Now anyways, we're back to Rosekill Southern Railway, and right now we have done this for in the passenger work for this time, since back in some kind of last couple of videos in the Southern Railway videos as well. We did not absolutely doing for a safety like these passenger coaches, but looks like we have some kind of accidentally made a train race, and because we cannot able to stop all of these signs as well, and because of that train is some kind of loud, is more times is gonna be very strong like this one, so it's just gonna be putting on for these DCC controller, and I can't able to sprint about this. We have done for passenger like these things and gone for an onboard views as even possible, but right now it's time to do what is gonna be to do moving a lot of goods, and we have something kind of a little bit for one side of this one day. So if I'm just gonna be pushing around of these, yeah, let me get it for a train 110. So let's gonna be making sure that we're never gonna be getting close. Let's put our realistic simulations. We put it right there, as we never gonna be able to get close. Like we ever said that we should be gonna be moving able to get forward as well. So I'm gonna be making things a little bit tough as well. As you can hear some kind of a bell ringing as well. And it looks like we're gonna be cruising around, and I'm not gonna be taking it around for this longer. It's not even possible as well. So I can't able to move around for these things as well. This must be, let's gonna be pulling some freights, and for these some kind of a little bit one things. There is no train spawners as well, so let's slow them down. As before, we're gonna be continuing this video off, as it looks like we're gonna be pulling onto their freights. Let's couple up with these hoppers. There must be the coal hoppers as well. So we're just gonna be started to using a SO line from the Wisconsin. So we're pushing all the way to 50% per throttle. But how that train is gonna be making so fast, but he might gonna be pushing all the way into our realistic simulations, as we pulling all the way to our lot of goods. So we just probably gonna be finishing up to coupled with some freights, and we're good to go. So if this is not gonna be the last time, so we're putting onto the bell together. That should might able to get ready, but before that wasn't gonna be to take around for here, as we're gonna be listening to the train whistles right there until the next couple of parts. We might gonna be hear the whistles and the train horns as literally possible. We couple up these two for the last amount of cars, but we push and couple, and we have all of them. Now we should gonna be pushing around for a little bit forward. I think this absolutely caboose is absolutely coupled as well. So as you can hear the whistle blows as well, let's gonna be changed into a realistic simulations as well. So most of all is gonna be using for only one, and most likely I'm gonna be 0.05, and we absolutely have 0.1, and looks like we have released the loco, and it is time to say all aboard. And before that, we're just gonna be to do like this one, and the train crossings are going to be active while the train is gonna be moving for this one. So I don't want to hear that some kind of bell, so maybe. As the train is gonna be ready to move, let's go on to the 50% per throttle. The train is moving slow, as everything is not gonna be very fine as well. As the train is gonna be continues to go on the crossing, I make sure the train crossings are gonna be active right now. And right now, it's gone active, as the train is continues to move. But looks like all of their sudden, there must be some kind of a freight car is gonna be pulling over. The SO line is gonna be reached up to 65% per throttle. It's gonna be making so high, it's not gonna be very even possible But look how the train is gonna be moving a little bit. But most of these freights is got to be something like it's gonna be a little bit noise. So the train is gonna be accelerating very slow, pulling amount of freights, and the train is going to get a little bit fast, is even possible. So that wasn't gonna be taking around for here. Let's gonna be waiting how many minutes we have. Over 1 minute and 30 seconds should be gonna be making all the way to the caboose when it's gonna be taking without strategy as well. So the train is gonna be speeding up until 75%. As you can see, the train is gonna be speeding up and all the way to the woods. As you're never able to hear that whistle blows until the train is gonna be coming, and even it's gonna be a little bit fast as well. And it's gonna be very slow, and there must be a collidement of these freight cars. And because of this, I'm not gonna be the sudden all the way. I need to change around for this speed into very slow, and the max speed should be 13. So looks like I'm gonna be using the round for this one. Let's release the loco, and before that wasn't gonna be making for 70% per throttle. So I suggest that wasn't gonna be taking with us for out of the city, and it's gonna be moving into the next train crossing that we didn't heard from. So there must be other kinds of crossings. And here comes the train literally, and it wasn't gonna be pretty such as intensely, and it's gonna be going on into the train crossings, and it's gonna be active for literally. It come close, but the train is gonna be pulling so much. We really know that wasn't gonna be kind of there is no mistake around for here. It's not just gonna be pushing all the way to 100% per throttle. As the train continues to move all the way fast. Maybe the train has got to be speeding. And looks like and all the way into the spawn as well. So into the passenger yard and the coach yard and about the Southern Railway. Plus there must be a SO line. And looks like there must be another train crossing in about for this yet. As we come into the freight yard as well. It's not the freight yard as well. So this could be something that is not going to be only one. And that is not going to be contaminating. Is going to be cursing as possible. Cruising all the way for very fast. There's the big crossing. And it looks like that must be a huge amount of trains. And the passenger yard won't be going to be next as well. We're always pulling around goods, and it's got to be stop on time. As the train should be going to be started to slow down, re-accelerate, and then back to stop on this train. And I forgot to change the switch. Maybe it's going to be continue to go. So it looks like the train is going to be speeding our way. And encourage that it should be going to be very move as even possible. So most of these freight cars is going to be staying around safe. I wonder it won't be going to be very happen again. I forgot this to switch this track after the train departs already. So it won't be going to be necessary. It was. As you can see at about the top speed of that train. As you can see, in and around for this station, as you see this train is going to be making up things for very fast. I'm going to be going on the first person. And right I say, I cannot go into the first person. Maybe the third person can. As the train is going to be coming around for this speed, the train is going to be very close. That could be necessary as well. And I heard that crossing that, I guess. You really know the train is going to be pulling such as very like these things. The chug sounds are some kind of Thomas and Friends reference back in some kind of that I heard from. As we really some kind of heard, and I just talked about for this too much that we said already. That must be a dinosaur area, and looks like that must be gotta be a little bit for amount of these things. How impossible that it should be gonna be getting a badge. as the train is gonna be. I'm gonna be hearing the whistle out, and you see here, and the bell as well. Wait, you didn't hear the bell? Oh wait, I just turned on the bell, as I don't really get it on usually. That bell is pretty not gonna be very intense, so I'm just gonna be turning off the bell, and the bells doesn't gonna be mean even work. The train is about to stop into the railroad crossing. Before, that wasn't gonna be taking with us for just only one bit. So this is not gonna be our last two road scale videos around for this day. And looks like we're gonna be stopping for this train. At last, the train is gonna be made it through the crossing. And looks like the train is gonna be going on to complete stop. As the train is gonna be staying down for just only one thing. We're really sure that we should be gonna be getting around to slow the acceleration off. As we passing through the city. I think there must be loud chugs. And we got the crossing, sounds very loud. Not even possible that we won't be able to get ruined. And I set 0.1% of these brakes. As the train is going to be complete stop in about for this moment. But I'm sorry passengers, because that was the freight locomotive is going to be stopping right here until it's going to be fully returned. You really know that wasn't going to be very taking with us for only one thing. Until the train is going to be complete stop. As the train is going to be to do like this one. So, we probably, unfortunately, that wasn't going to be to take about for just a minute, a little bit for this one. So, before the video ends, let me just gonna be stop the train, pulling a little bit amount of goods. I think the mission is absolutely passed as well. The mission passed, and the train is gotta stop all the way right here before the crossing. This shouldn't gonna be going all the way right here. So under my mind, and that wasn't gonna be to take around for this one. That the train is gonna be a complete halt. Until the crossing should be gonna be moving on, and right there. I think the railroad crossing is gonna be activated as well. And it is. That was some kind of this one. There's a page in any road skill. What is absolutely gonna be Halo 7615 in February 2020 as well. So we're gonna be pulling all the way back. It's still active. I'm gonna be pulling around for this one. As we're pushing a little bit slow, that before that wasn't gonna be taking with for very much time. As the train crossing still rolls on. And I should be able to say I cannot able to go reversed, so which is I forgot when I just absolutely to say. Finally the railroad crossings disabled. So looks like it's time to end up this video for literally right now. And this is what I mean, that wasn't gonna be taken without much no sense. And that is all that we ever gonna be to do, like I say. If you enjoyed for this video in 119 row scale video, you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And we probably make sure this is absolutely making a little bit of most of these funds. And there is no other kinds of rail yards as well. More rail yards or freight yards couldn't be available because that was since the last update. It just fixed it around for the track switches and it already fixed, and we're gonna be doing this even next time for even though. So before we're gonna be making the longest passenger locomotive or freight with mixed kind of one of like these things. Leave a like and subscribe if you're just gonna be doing for much request. And this is Trevor Concept signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the line.